afternoon. It's been a while, but I am back with another celebrity psychic reading. Today I'm going to do Super Scent. I know she has been a figure of controversy this past year between another psychic reader stating that, she has roots on her and her mystery medical diagnosis and the rumors of infidelity involving her long-term fiance. And I just want to get to all of that today. Um, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't follow Super Scent like that, but I do admire her for owning a successful black business. And I feel like any woman who hustles their butt off, like, she has to serve it all. So, but I'm gonna just get down to the nitty gritty. First, I want to see this Super Scent has roots on her because I remember my clients asking me about that earlier this year when that first came out, and I was like, oh, most definitely she does, but I'm not sure if it's from someone around her. But I want to just see. Hold on, let me switch decks. You guys, I am using my mentor's deck. It's called Magic and Power. He finally helped me get the name right. It's called Magic and Power. And when I say this deck is the truth, it's the truth. Some people may view it as an oracle deck. Some people may view it as a regular tarot deck. But this deck really forces you to use your gift. It really does. So I want to know, Spirit, does Super Scent have any roots or hexes or curses on her? Does Super Scent, owner of Crayon Case Cosmetics, has any roots, hexes, or curses on her? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Spirit, can you show me? You guys, she does. She definitely does. And it's by a guy. It's by a guy. She does. She definitely does have a curse on her. Y'all ignore my poor bitch nails. Because I done gotten so busy to the point I don't even feel like going to the nail salon as often as I used to. And I never thought I would get to that point. But yes, you guys, she has something. She has roots on her. She definitely has something on her, and it's from a guy. And I want to say it's definitely from a guy she trusts. That's the crazy part. It's from a guy she trusts, and a guy who is somewhat supposed to be a savior for her, but he's not. He's a devil in disguise. So that answered that question. So guys, Super Scent does have roots on her, and I do believe it's from a guy. That's all I'm gonna say about that situation. She does have roots on her, and I don't want any Super Scent Judy or Tokyo fans harassing me under my comments. I'm just telling y'all what I see, and you can go on my page on my Instagram, and I said that months ago. She does have roots on her, and it is from a guy. Now, is it necessarily her best friends doing that? I don't think so. But it is from a guy. A guy has put roots on her. So if anyone that loves Super Scent and truly wants to see her do a little bit better, get her to the nearest witch doctor or priestess, whoever. Get her cleansed. So, okay, now that that question is answered, I want to know what was the big medical diagnosis about like how did that really take place? Like what was the real story behind that? Because like when I looked into that situation, I'm like her mind is going more than anything, and it comes from like just overwork and stress, and the fact she also has roots on her. So I just want to see what the cards really tell me. Like, what was the underlying cause of her medical condition? 3, 2, 1, stop. What I tell you guys? Just being stressed out. Being stressed out. Being stressed out. A lot of inner fighting going on in her circle or people that she's around, and that was taking a toll on her. Overworking, definitely overworking, and from a guy. A guy. So just life. That's what happened to her. It wasn't like all these like horrible rumors they were just spreading out there, and I know that had to put even more of a strain on what she was going through just to see those rumors out there, and people wishing certain things on her. That was crazy. But guys, it was just a mental thing and spiritual thing. She was overworked and stressed out, and she was dealing with a lot on her plate. And some people, they're strong, but if it gets too much or they get overwhelmed, it can break you down. And there's a reason behind all of that, though. It was to strengthen her and build her up for things to come. So she's a very strong woman. Like with Super Scent, I definitely see a lot of like Mississippi Delta women walk with her. And I know people are like, well, she's from Louisiana. Your ancestors can be from anywhere. You can be black as night, and your ancestors can have relations to something over in the Pacific Ocean, the Pacific Islands. So I see a lot of strong, like, they were like church women, but they were also like sharecroppers. I see a lot of strong sharecropping church women around her. They're not slaves, but they're in the time period after that. A lot of strong women walk with her, and their country. Their accents are really country and broken English dialect type speech. So, you guys, let's also get to the very end of Super Scent. I'm just gonna see like why did her and her fiance break up, because there was a lot of rumors going around that. I'm going to see how each one feels and what's the future for Super Scent, and I'm going to wrap this up. So, why did Super Scent and her long-term fiance part ways? Why did they part ways? 5, 4, 3. Stop. Spirit, can you show me why they part ways? I'm really hoping everyone can see these cards. I'm trying my best. So you guys, these cards basically speak for themselves. Even if you guys aren't like tarot readers or gifted or whatever you claim, you can actually see what's going on in the artwork of these cards. And that's why I like using this deck as well. It's the Zombie Tarot deck. But you guys, these cards are showing a lot of imbalances. It's showing a lot of deception. It's showing infidelities. It's showing a lot of fighting. And it's also just showing like, the public, her fan base, the internet, social media, all coming in between her being a happy person. And like it was becoming to the point where she couldn't ignore certain things anymore, or he couldn't just brush certain things over with words or gifts. She became more cutthroat, and she became more protective of her home. But the fights were getting heavier and more frequent. There was not an equal energy exchange going on between the two. She was putting in more than he was. It became to that point. And it was also a lot of deception and also a lot of infidelity. It just got into a point where everything just became a little bit too much. She couldn't really trust him as much as she used to. It became too redundant. Like, it became too much of the same pattern going on. And you guys, they really did try to make it work. They tried to make it work. They really did. They were really hoping the baby would really like fix things. So don't get me wrong, the baby was definitely made out of love. I'm not saying that. But they were really hoping with the baby it would really bring them closer together as a tighter knit family, and they could overcome what social media was trying to do to their relationship. So that's why they broke up, you guys. And also, I'm hearing Super Scent is a no nonsense woman. She's a no nonsense woman. So, she's very precise and direct to the point. And she wasn't about to put up with foolishness no longer than she have to. The love is still there, you guys. The love is definitely still there, but it just became too much. So, let me see. Is there a chance of getting back together for Super Scent and her fiance? Like, is this going to be like a on and off energy type thing going on? Guys, no lie, these cards literally just fell all the way out. They fell out. You guys, I think they're going to try to work it out. I think they're going to try to work it out because this is showing her fan base judging the decision. And this not even just her fan base, because her true fans want her to be happy and they love her and the guy that she's been with to death. So this is more sort of like social media judging. But guys, I think they're going to try to work something out. I think they're going to try to work something out. Last but not least, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I really want to get to the Kanye West reading. So, Spirit, what is next for Super Scent? What is next for her? What is next for her? Stop. What's next for Super Scent? You guys, it's showing her relationship trying to transition into a better place and more peace. She is going to always defend her longtime fiance. Like, she's not going to tolerate any disrespect about him. It does showing her, like, fussing people out on social media. It does showing her, like, um, interacting more on social media. Because right now, she is, like, doing that, but she's, like, somewhat agreeing with what people are saying, but it's just because she's angry and she's frustrated. But it does show her becoming more protective of herself and her family and the people that she loves. It does show her like addressing things, especially if her and her fiance work things out. It does show her addressing the backlash and trying to move forward to a peaceful transition. It also shows her doing more business deals and more things with her brand. I think she's going to try to extend her brand to other things. It's not just going to be cosmetics. She's currently working on that. Um, but right now, she is dealing with a lot. Like right now, she's trying. Yeah, right now she's dealing with a lot, and it's all because of what she's going through currently with her love life. But she is trying to make the final touches and decisions on a either I want to say this is a collaboration or like some type of business deal. Like she has a lot in store with her brand. She has a lot in store coming up. She does. She has a lot in store coming up. Yeah, you guys. She has a lot in store coming up. A lot. Um, she definitely has a lot more in store. And this is also showing another pregnancy coming for her as well. Definitely another pregnancy, and I believe it's gonna be a little girl. But definitely, definitely another pregnancy for her, and the creation of more things. And this is also her friends. I could see her friends like literally putting a pause on certain things if it gets too much this time because they don't want her to get sick again, or they don't want what happened earlier this year, her health wise, to decline again. So I do see them like, you know, acting on her behalf on certain things and putting a cease to it right then and there and making her like relax more. So yeah, you guys, her collaborations are gonna be successful. Um, she will continue to probably have relationship problems. Yeah, you guys, she will continue to probably have relationship problems. But that is what I see for Super Scent. I wish her nothing but the best, and I really hope that 2020 is a better year for her, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I really do hope it's a better year for her. But you guys, thank you for tuning in once again to my celebrity psychic readings. If you would like a personalized reading, please find me on Instagram at 0728Morgan. Again, it's 0728Morgan. And just DM me, and I'll be glad to help with your spiritual endeavors. Y'all have a great night. Goodbye.